I'm going to talk about the craziest regimen I've ever done in my life. Basically, it was between the time I won the California overall to the time I was competing in the USA's and I placed 7th. In a year, I put on approximately 48 pounds of muscle. I weighed 231 on stage at the California, and I think I weighed, I believe it was 287 at the USA's on stage, and I placed 7th. But it was just an incredible amount of size that I had put on, and I did everything I could that year as far as winning that show. Everything I did from the minute I woke up to the minute I went to bed was about winning that contest. Obviously, I didn't win. I got 7th. And that was kind of what my fire burned out after that show, because it's cut to the chase here. Basically, I was eating 12 solid meals a day. I was eating every hour and a half to 2 hours. Typical meal was 2 chicken breasts, 8 egg whites, and 2 to 3 cups of rice per meal, eating that 12 times a day. I was training twice a day. I was doing cardio twice a day. And when I wasn't training or doing cardio, I was taking a nap. I would sleep 4 to 5 times a day. Drug-wise, I was taking 2 IUs of growth every hour and a half to 2 hours. So this was 15 years ago, remember? So this was back 15 years ago, and this is how ahead of time I was taking growth every hour and a half to 2 hours throughout the day, and tried to take it on an empty stomach. It's kind of hard when you eat 12 times a day, but I was taking, approximately 20 IUs of growth a day as far as my steroid cycle. Back then, I was taking 2 grams of test, probably 600 to 800 milligrams of tren, probably 600 milligrams of equipoise. I was taking 300 milligrams of injectable anadrol a week, and the 20 IUs of growth. And for me, that's probably the craziest I've gotten. And I was growing daily, and the amount of muscle I put on my body was insane. And that was a time where I noticed I had a little bit of stomach growth going on. When I looked at the pictures from the Cal to the USA, my belly button had became herniated, and I noticed my stomach kept protruding a little bit in 1 year. And that's when I kind of told myself, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just, doing crazy shit to try to win this contest. And I didn't even win. I got 7th place. I didn't even get a trophy. And I probably spent about 15 grand, on that contest. And I had nothing to show for it. But anyway, a lot of people ask me what my craziest cycle was, and that was my craziest year of just doing whatever it took to win that show. And